Do it right, real wealth, real life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. Here's your host.
All right, my beautiful people, this is ERGJ, Certified Financial Educator, here back with New Black Wall Street. Money in the power. Money in the power. I was going to be talking about what's going on in the market today. Also, what you need to know what's going on in New Black Wall Street this week. Of course, today's episode is brought to you by True Detergent. That's right. Black owned and manufactured True Detergent. We are Atlanta distributors here. We are absolutely able to make free delivery to you in the Atlanta area. Of course, it's $15 for a bottle like this, 101 ounces. So if you're interested, go ahead and make your orders today. Give us a call at 678-851-2400. True Detergent. Make the switch. All right, so today in today's news, we're just going to catch you up on what's going on in our for our week. Got a big week ahead. Tonight at 8 p.m., we are meeting with Punch TV Studio CEO, and that is something we were actually bringing the village to have a conversation and to find out about this dollar IPO. So I don't know if I think maybe 1 or 2 seats are left. I'm not quite sure. I know it's pretty full. But if you wanted to have, if you had questions for Mr. Joseph Collins of Punch TV Studios, we're meeting him tonight live at 8 p.m. You get your tickets at www.ergj.net. Tomorrow on Tuesday, we have our marijuana investment session. Hey, good morning, Cookie. So if for some reason, unfortunately, it is sold out, but what we are going to do is we're going to work on putting on an encore presentation. Of course, things continue to change, so I'm working to figure that out when we can do it because there's been so much demand, and marijuana is one of those places that is a growth area. So one of those once-in-a-lifetime opportunities to let our money grow, and we know where it's going. So we might want to learn how to invest in this particular area. What's going on, Justin? Hey, Karen, thanks so much for joining. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for New Black Wall Street, we are rolling out Club Millie, the plan. So if you haven't got your seat, so you can find out all of the details, the whole vision, and ask all your questions, go ahead and do that. I think the Wednesday and Thursday sessions for this week is sold out, but we have scheduled Wednesday and Thursday sessions for the whole month. This is Black Wealth Month. We're going to read on history, but we're going to make history with our dollars this year. So if you want to find out what Club Millie is all about, where we're going to help 1,000 people save and invest $1,000 this year, you got to get your seat. Free to join, at least so you can hear the vision, hear the plan, and then you make a decision from there. If you make a decision based off of no information, then that's an ignorant decision because you're not aware of the decision. You're just saying, that's cool. And then on Saturday, we have our stock market one-on-one class. So if you are a person saying, hey, I want to learn how to buy my first stock, this is the class for you. It's class 101. We're going to walk you through the 7 steps to owning your first stock. And we're going to also throw in the 3 keys to stock analysis. So not only are you going to learn how to buy your first stock, you're going to get some quick tips on how you can actually analyze stocks as you look to make future investments in the future. That's what's going on in New Black Wall Street this week. Punch TV Studios, marijuana investment session, Club Millie rollout, and the stock market one-on-one class on Saturday. You can find all that information at www.ergj.net. Snooze, you lose. That's all we can say. You either jump on something or you don't. The opportunity is out there for you. It's up to you to take advantage of it. Now, what's going on in the market today or in this week? So upcoming this week, we actually have a big week for earnings this week. So it's a busy week for earnings. On Tuesday, Apple, that's right, Apple, many of you guys got iPhones and stuff like that, will reveal just how successful the iPhone 7 was during the holiday season. Analysts predict Apple's sales for the final quarter of 2016 will clock at about $77.4 billion. Let me repeat that again. Their sales alone, they're anticipating or predicting in one quarter is going to be $77.4 billion, up from $75.9 billion this time last year, but profit is expected to sink. Investors will also be keeping an eye out for ExxonMobil. Of course, ExxonMobil is the oil giant whose former CEO Rex Tillerson was just approved to be on Trump's Secretary of State. They're expected to report $227 billion in annual sales, which is a 17.2% decrease from 2015. Now, of course, With oil, we kind of know what's going on with oil. It was a depressed market, and I believe that they're on their way back up with the new president in. So, Apple, ExxonMobil are reporting this week. Facebook will report quarterly results on Wednesday, and expectations are high. Analysts are hoping to see $27.3 billion in sales for the whole of 2016, a more than 52% increase from 2015. Still, Facebook is working hard to keep its huge audience coming back for more. It announced plans to revamp its trending topic section to combat fake news. It also began testing a new feature similar to Snapchat Stories that allows users to post temporary videos. My goodness, Facebook is just Facebook. That's all you can say. It will be Amazon. Amazon's turning the hot seat on Thursday, with sales of 2016 expected to reach $137 billion. Amazon made history last week by becoming the first streaming service to receive the Best Picture Oscar nomination for its film Manchester by the Sea. Earlier this month, the company announced it would create 100,000 U.S. The jobs report, Friday marks the first jobs report since Donald Trump's inauguration, and he's got big shoes to fill. In former President Barack Obama's last full month in office, unemployment clocked in at a low of 4.7%. December also marks a record 75 straight months of job growth. Trump has made job creation a priority, saying in his inaugural address that he plans to put America first by keeping jobs in the United States. On Friday, Trump released an initiative to grow American manufacturing jobs. So again, that gives us a clue right there, guys. Manufacturing is a place we want to keep an eye out on. Maybe start looking at manufacturing and put it on our watch list. And this is another stuff we talk about in our investment sessions. It's part of his broader promise to create 25 million new jobs over the next decade, which would be the most by any American president. All right. The Fed meets to discuss rates. This is going to be important. Interest rates, right? Federal Reserve is meeting on Tuesday to discuss interest rates. Janet Yellen made waves in December when she announced the Fed would hike key interest rate 0.25%, a quarter percentage points. It was the first rate hike in a year, reflecting the Fed's confidence in the improving United States economy. They also discussed Trump's economic policies. Before Trump took office, Fed officials said there was considerable uncertainty surrounding his financial plans. They also said the United States economy would grow faster than under Trump's policies, which could lead to more rate hikes. Obamacare is on life support. Tuesday is the last day for Americans to roll in coverage under Obamacare. So if you haven't enrolled this year and you need to enroll, you need to get that done by Tuesday. Early this month, the government reported that more than 11.5 million Americans had signed up for 2017 coverage. But within hours of his inauguration, Trump signed an executive order to start rolling back Obamacare, also known as Affordable Care Act. On Friday, the Trump administration halted up to $5 million worth of advertising for Obamacare. Trump isn't the only one dealing blows to the Affordable Care Act or Obamacare. Healthcare company Aetna, I don't know how you say it. You guys got to tell me, which will report quarterly earnings on Tuesday, pulled out of 11 Obamacare exchanges last year. Aetna claimed the decision was strictly a business move fueled by mounting losses, but a judge ruled this month that Aetna's real reason for dropping Obamacare was to avoid judicial scrutiny over its merger with Humana. So these are called corporate games that they play, guys, and we understand that corporates this country. All right. So what's going on today? Here's what you need to know about today. We just looked at the week ahead. Now we need to look at today. So there's the travel ban fallout. You guys have heard all the stuff that's going on with the travel ban, but global markets are trading lower after the weekend of confusion and protest over an executive order issued by Donald Trump or President Trump that bans travel from 7 Muslim majority nations. Now, people that are in foreign exchange, this was good news for them, because people who are trading foreign exchange or currency trading, they should have made a lot of money last night or over the weekend, since Friday, because there was a lot of volatility in the currency market because of this executive order that Donald Trump put out on Friday. So those that are trading foreign exchange, man, you guys should have been licking your chops. Anyway, the dollar weekend in United States futures were trading lower ahead of the open. United States travel clampdown dominated the weekend's news and resulted in the dollar being marked down by 0.5% at the start of Asian trading. Travel stocks were also under pressure early Monday. International Airlines Group, the owner of British Airways in Iberia, was down 1.7%, while Air France, KLM shed 2%. Hotel operator Accor dropped 1.6%. So this had a big impact, obviously, on travel, right? So an impact on Delta Airlines, American Airlines. We'll probably see that same impact on these airlines as well. Yeah, politics. That's right, Justin. The controversial order has been published. So again, you guys, when things like this happen, again, things are going to happen. Every week, Trump's going to come up with something. Every week, there's going to be a protest. But when people are protesting, I said this before, when people are protesting, other people are profiting. So even in the most chaotic, disastrous times, people are making money, and they're making money off of the chaos. And this is where you kind of come to order out of chaos. But they're profiting off of the controversy creates cash, and so they're profiting off of the chaos. And all I'm saying is, guys, we can participate in the chaos, or we can capitalize off the chaos, and in that way we can take control and not have chaos for ourselves. Anyway. But travel stocks were down, and that was easy to see, right? It's easy to see if they're protesting at the airports and they're doing all this crazy stuff that, they won't be able, travel is going to be limited off the ground, whatever. Delays, probably everywhere. The controversial order had been publicly criticized by top corporate leaders, especially those from the tech industry. Starbucks said it will hire 10,000 refugees over 5 years in response to the ban. General Electric and JP Morgan have also expressed concerns about how the order will affect their employees. Volkswagen is back. Volkswagen has toppled Toyota as the world's top-selling automaker. Who knew that? Despite the massive fallout from its emission rigging scandal, Toyota said Monday it sold 10.2 million vehicles worldwide in 2016, falling short of the 10.3 million vehicles Volkswagen sold. So Volkswagen is the new leader in sales. Isn't that interesting? Stock market movers here. You got Vodafone and Apple. Again, Vodafone is trading more than 3% higher in London after talks about merging its India business with local rival, with the local rival Idea Cellular. Apple shares took a hit pre-market, trading ahead of its results reports on Tuesday. So again, Apple on Tuesday, man, it's going to be a big day, a big week for earnings. All right, the United States Bureau of Economic Analysis will release December personal income and spending data at 8:30 a.m. Eastern today. December pending home sales figures will follow at 10 a.m. So basically, your personal income and spending information, that's going to be out from the Bureau of Economic Analysis, and then also home sales figures, pending home sales figures. So homes that have yet to be sold, that information will be out at 10 a.m. This is all the economic data that travels back and forth that they report on a quarterly basis. And again, I continue to say this, we need to start to learn a little bit more about economics and also a little bit more about politics, because that is money and the power. What's going on, Natasha? All right, in the global markets, European markets were down in early trading. Asian markets ended the session mixed. Markets in China are closed for most of the week because of the Chinese New Year. The Dow Jones Industrial Average hit 20,000 point milestone last week, closing at 20,094. And the S&P 500 and NASDAQ ended the week flat. And then again, our big news for today, not really big news, but your pending home sales index. That information comes out at 10 o'clock along with your personal income. We'll see what other earnings are happening today. And I'll be reporting those on www.ergj Enterprises. We'll be over there on our Facebook channel updating you guys on the earnings reports that come out. But at any rate, big week in the market, big week in Wall Street, and big week in Black Wall Street. Again, tonight we have our one-on-one interview, our exclusive interview with Punch TV Studio CEO Joseph Collins. So if you heard on the Urban Airways $1 IPO, well, we have him coming to speak to our village tonight. So if you got questions, if you want to, maybe you bought or whatever, you want to get some clarity, here's your opportunity to come and speak to the man himself, because I'm going to ask the tough questions. I want you guys to ask the tough questions too. That's going to be tonight. Tomorrow, we got our marijuana investment session. I understand we are sold out. That's what happens when people delay. But guess what? Demand calls for us to do another one. So we're working on planning another one real soon to make sure that no one is left out. No one's left behind. But if you snooze, you lose. Also, Wednesday and Thursday, we roll out Club Millie. Give you the plan, presenting the plan to the masses. That starts on Wednesday and Thursday, and we're going to do that all throughout the month because this is Black Wealth Month, no longer just Black history. We're making history with our dollars. Then on Saturday, here's your opportunity to all you beginners, all you people saying, I want to learn how to invest. Well, we got a class coming up just for you. We're going to walk you through the 7 steps to owning your first stock. And we're throwing in, just for you, the 3 keys to asset analysis. Reiterate, this is ERGJ from New Black Wall Street. This episode has been brought to you by True Detergent. That's right, Black owned and manufactured, $15 a bottle, 101 ounces, get you 101 loads. We are in the Atlanta area doing free delivery. $15, I come to you. You get to meet me in person. Isn't that beautiful? That's worth $15 by itself. Anyway, 678-851-2400. True Detergent. Make the switch. Where's ERGJ from New Black Wall Street? Remember this, guys. It takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build together.
The new Black Wall Street. Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We will see you all there in the next episode of The New Black Wall Street. The New Black Wall Street.